In the spring of 1900, a crew of Greek sponge divers sought shelter from a severe storm near the island of Antikythera. When the weather cleared and they resumed diving, they found a Roman shipwreck scattered across the rocky seabed. They pulled up bronze and marble statues, jewelry, and ancient coins. But mixed in with those classical artifacts was a calcified, heavily corroded lump of bronze and wood, about the size of a dictionary. For 2 years, that strange lump sat largely ignored here in the National Archaeological Museum of Athens. Then, in 1902, archaeologist Valerio Stice was examining the find when he noticed a detail embedded in the rock, a distinct precision-cut gear wheel. According to the accepted historical record, ancient Greece did not possess precision mechanical gears. Clockwork of this complexity belonged to an era over a millennium later. The device had fractured into 82 separate pieces. For decades, the true nature of its mechanics remained locked inside the rock, waiting for imaging technology to catch up. In the 2000s, researchers deployed microfocus X-ray computed tomography. Peeling back the calcification, they found dozens of layered cogs hidden deep within the bronze. Applying polynomial texture mapping revealed thousands of microscopic ancient Greek text characters, essentially a user manual engraved directly onto the machine. Humanity had to invent 21st century 3D X-ray technology to even comprehend a device constructed 2,000 years ago. The Antikythera Mechanism was originally housed in a compact wooden box. It contained at least 30 precision-cut bronze gears, all operated by turning a single manual input crank. Turning that crank drove a mathematical simulation of the ancient geocentric cosmos. The dials tracked the exact positions of the sun, the moon, and the 5 known planets against the background of the stars. This schematic illustrates the Sero-style's 4-turn spiral, predicting the exact time, type, and color of eclipses. Hidden inside is epicyclical gearing, a pin and slot mechanism translating uniform circular motion into variable, retrograde planetary speeds. It also integrated cultural timekeeping, with subsidiary dials adjusting the calendar and tracking the 4-year cycle of the ancient Olympic Games. The Antikythera Mechanism functioned as a deeply sophisticated analog supercomputer, built to calculate the physical theories of the ancient world. This level of design requires advanced mathematics and metallurgy. Who in the 2nd century BC possessed the genius required to fabricate such an instrument? One candidate is Hipparchus of Rhodes. He was a master astronomer who initiated the specific epicyclical theories that the machine's lunar and planetary gearwork is based upon. Another is the mathematician Archimedes. According to the Roman statesman Cicero, Archimedes constructed functional celestial spheres that accurately reproduced planetary motions and predicted eclipses. It is also entirely possible that the mechanism was the masterpiece of an unknown engineer whose name has vanished, part of a larger, long-lost tradition of Hellenistic mechanics. Regardless of the inventor's identity, the mechanism proves the ancient Greeks possessed an advanced mechanical engineering capacity that contradicts the established timeline of technology. Looking at this timeline of human history, there is a stark anomaly. After the Antikythera shipwreck in the 1st century BC, no machine of comparable mechanical complexity appears anywhere in the archaeological record for over 1,000 years. Humanity would not see this level of sophisticated clockwork again until the construction of public astronomical clocks in Europe during the 14th and 15th centuries. This erasure wasn't an accident. Wars, political collapse, and the slow fall of the ancient empires physically dismantled the institutions of learning, swallowing generations of scientific knowledge whole. We tend to assume that technological development always marches forward in a straight line. The Antikythera Mechanism is physical proof that history can go backwards. The survival of this single device was entirely a matter of chance. If a Roman cargo ship hadn't sunk in a specific spot off the Greek coast, we would have no idea this technology ever existed. This realization led the science fiction author and futurist Arthur C. Clarke to a profound thought experiment regarding our lost potential. He suggested that if the ancient Greeks had fully understood and built upon the technology they created, humanity could have reached the moon centuries earlier. It leaves a lingering question. How many other miraculous inventions, blueprints, and leaps of human genius have vanished into the mud without leaving a trace? The disappearance of the Antikythera Mechanism stands as history's ultimate warning. Knowledge is exactly as fragile as the empires that hold it.